my name is Queen Uwabofu, and I want to specially welcome you to this shiny, darling, and totally blinged out edition of Crafty Hands with Queen, the show where we put the spotlight on craft, the crafter, and the craft work. My guest today is the Queen of Blings, literally. Now, she blinged me up, I know I'm shining. You can give it to me. Yeah, I know. So after the break, I'm going to introduce you to the Queen of Blinks. Welcome back. It's still Crafty Hands with Queen. If you're just joining us, it's okay, but I just gotta ask, where have you been? I know, right? But it's okay. It's okay. You can just join us. Okay, so my guest today is the Queen of Blings, literally. She blinks anything and everything, from caps to shoes, clothes, fabrics, pretty much anything. I mean, she made this. I know you're already tripping. It's okay. You'll meet her shortly. Her name is Titilaio Adenike of Liciousllyblings, and she is joining us today on the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh my God, look at you. You are literally shining.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. She is blink. Please, can we see your shirt? Wow, this is amazing. I'm sure this takes a lot of patience because looking at your cap, I'm already thinking the amount of work you would put into it, putting one stone. Or do you just line the stone?
No, it's created one by one. Each stone picked one by one.
So how long does it take to make the face cap you have on?
Okay, so it depends on how fast you are. For me, I can use like 2 hours or 3.
To lay this?
Yes, but for a beginner, probably the person will use like a whole day.
Oh, I can just imagine. I mean, if I were going to do this, I'll probably use 2 days or even 3 days as a beginner or a novice. But this is amazing. So do you get to choose the colors yourself, or you just work with whatever the client gives you?
No, most of the time I like to advise my clients because sometimes the fabric, the color depends on what you need to do with it. So I pick the colors, but if they have a particular color, then I work with it.
So from what you said, the fabric also affects what you want to do.
Yes, the fabric color, because you have to pick the colors carefully to highlight the stones.
Fantastic, fantastic. Do you do this full time or it's just a part?
No. It's a part-time job. I have a full-time. I have a 9 to 5 job that I do.
You have a 9 to 5 job, and you do this. So what time do you have to do this? Like, how do you combine it?
For me, it's more like passion. It's what I have passion for. So even when I'm relaxing, I can be stoning. The stoning is kind of relaxing for me. I do it all the time when I'm back from work, weekends, at nights, before I sleep, like a therapy.
And you get enough sleep before the next.
Definitely.
I mean, in Lagos, Nigeria.
Minimum, I sleep 9 hours.
Wow.
So
So you do it 9 to 5.
Yes.
You sleep 9 hours.
Yes.
And you still do this.
Yes.
And you take care of your kids.
Yes, I do. I have 2 kids.
I think I need to ask again. How do you combine your 9 to 5, motherhood, and this?
So for me, there are different roles. I always tell people a woman can actually play different roles. So when I'm in the office, I'm the professional, and when I'm at home with the kids, I'm the mother. And when I'm blinging, I'm the bling queen. So I separate the roles. I separate them.
Right. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. It's amazing to see that you're working and you still find this to be a therapy. I mean, different crafters would say their craft is a therapy.
Yes, I think I've heard them. So for me, craft is about what you love to do. It's first of all about what you love to do, and then your gifts. So
So did you learn it? Did you learn it, or it's just
okay, so I would say I stumbled into bling. I did not actually learn it.
wow? So you're self-taught.
I started with creating turbans, and then I started adding stones and feathers and the pears to my turbans, and I realized that a lot of people like it. So I felt, why not create stones? Why not use stones to create something else? In fact, I didn't know that people actually do it. I have few people that do it, but I started just like that on my own.
Fantastic. So that brings me to this question. So knowing that there are not much people doing this, and people are just getting acquainted with this. I mean, what we are used to is just print on a shirt,
Yes, and then the regular
and then the
Ankara
ready
stoning.
Ankara stoning and all of that. So how are people responding to this, and how are you thriving in that?
So I would say the response has been fantastic. For my kind of business, I tell people it's is more of demand, less of supply. So you have more demands, you might not be able to meet up. So that's why I take time to teach people that want to learn it. And then sometimes I do a bit of referrals too if I can't handle it. If you are doing it into full time, there's business in it.
So you're making money in it.
I will say yes.
So
I
you're
won't
making
deny
money in
that.
it.
I won't
Fantastic.
deny that.
But you think you will get to a point where you would have to leave your full-time job to focus on this? Do you think there will ever be a time?
So this is a question that scares me because I love both actually. I'm an HR person, so I work with a bank. So, and then everything is about what you love to do. But I think at some point in time, you really need to leave one for the other if you want to expand.
Okay, so we see that coming soon.
Yes, but because of my kind of job, as an HR person, I don't necessarily have to work with someone to be an HR person. So I can do both.
You can do both. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so let's talk about arts and crafts in schools. I know you have kids.
Yes.
Now, so what we have now in schools are arts and crafts as an optional subject or something you do once in a week or once in a term, so to speak. So do you think what's your take on that? Do you think if there are more, probably if they make it a main subject in schools, kids will know what they want to do from start. I mean, from primary into secondary to university. Do you think that's going to help?
Yes, I mean,
Considering the
I
unemployment rate
because,
now.
like I said I stumbled on blings. I didn't know that I have that gift in me. If I'd probably done something in school that has to do with craft, maybe I would have discovered earlier. So I think that children should be exposed to crafts early enough because channeling that inner gift takes a bit of practice and exposure to what they love to learn. So I think if schools can make it like a permanent subject, I think it will go a long way. And then we don't have to go out there, start looking for job. Everybody applying here and there. We get a lot of applications. Like how many candidates can we actually, can we actually pick for those roles? So I think that if students are exposed to craft early enough, they will find their feet in the future.
So your kids now, do you actively involve them in what you do?
Yes, everybody.
Oh.
Funny enough, including my husband.
Everybody must
So
blink.
bling is addictive. It's something that when you see it, you will love it. So you find out that my children will tell me, Mommy, I want to blink my phone case. Mommy, I want to do this. And then I give them the materials and they're good to go. Yes.
So that means over time they can now decide if they want to do craft.
Yes.
Or if they want
they
to.
can do it for pleasure. They can do it
Exactly.
they can use it to do business. They can craft is beautiful actually.
So it's beautiful that they have the right foundation. It's key
And they
that your
also
kids
help.
have. Fantastic. You see, they're like they're your primary staff.
Yes.
They're your primary staff.
I call them my HEDs.
Ooh.
They're my directors.
When you say my team and I, that includes you and your kids.
Yes,
I know, right?
definitely.
But what are the major challenges in your industry, in your field?
The challenges are huge, like getting materials. So you find out that there are so many things you can do with stones, and there are so many things that you can create with stones, but the materials are limited. So sometimes you need to import them, and then of course we all know what dollar is talking about now, and sometimes shipping rates would affect your own costs. And then you don't want it to be too expensive. Like for instance, I don't do fake stones. I do crystal stones. So these are all crystals. And then when you get to the market, they're giving you fake because this is what is in demand. So getting those materials they're a bit difficult. And then I say that in Nigeria, we actually don't really appreciate craft. So pricing, when you tell them this is my price, they're like, it's not just the t-shirt. It's not just for you to give me a cap, just put, they don't know that each one of those stones are carefully picked to create whatever you want. So those are the challenges that we face.
Craft is unique. Craft is, it takes a whole lot of attention to detail.
Yes.
So we need to appreciate these things. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes expertise and years of experience to do all of these things. So we need you to appreciate what these people are doing. So where you are, I just wanted to give her a round of applause, please. Because I know you've seen her, but we're going to show some of her works just on this break. See you soon. Welcome back. I know you're having a wonderful time because I am having a wonderful time with the Queen of Blings. All right, now straight up, we're going into our game time. It's my favorite part of the show. And today, my game for you is the tongue twister. Are you ready for me?
Okay.
Are you ready for me? So you're going to do that repeat it 10 times for 30 seconds, okay? So if you fail it, I will take your gift. And if you get it correctly, you get my gift. Do we have a deal?
Okay, deal.
Fantastic. Now this is your tongue twister. Listen carefully. I scream. You scream. We all scream for ice cream. I scream. You scream. We all scream for ice cream. Now let's go. Don't slow down. Don't slow down. Don't slow down. Are you ready? Yes. I scream. You scream. We all scream for ice cream.
Okay.
Let's
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. That's a pass.
Okay, that was good. That was good. Thank you so much, Titi, for coming on the show. So yes, you deserve my gift. So on behalf of my partners and our sponsors, we want to say thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And we want to tell you to keep doing the good work. Thank you so much. Keep doing the good work. Give up. The best is definitely yet to come. It's going to come. It's going to come. Now to my viewers, thank you so much for watching. I trust you enjoyed this episode. Of course, go ahead to share to your friends. Drop a like, drop a comment, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. And to our partners and our sponsors, you've got my heart. Thank you so much. I mean, this is happening because of you. So guys, thank you so much. I am grateful. Until I see you again on the next episode, keep being good. Bye.